Hi, welcome back to Hecate's Heart. Thank you so much for supporting this channel, for everyone who has subscribed, and for everyone who is watching this now. So I'm going to be doing the next 7 days. What's going on for you the next 7 days? Whoops. Okay, so we've got 3 piles. We've got pile number 1 with this flower lighter. Pile number 2 with the jaguar or Black Panther. And pile number 3 with the belt buckles. So go ahead and choose your pile. You can pick more than one if you're drawn to more than one. You can find your timestamps down below in the description box. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Okay, I will see you in your reading. Okay, pile number 1, you chose the flower lighter. Let's go ahead and see what is going on for you in the week ahead. Let me tune into your energy, pile 1. Those that chose pile 1, Hecate, may I be a clear channel. What is happening for them over the next 7 days? And as always with this readings, take what resonates. And since this is a predictive reading, maybe you might want to come back or reflect on it at the end of the week and see if anything came true for you. You might already know some of it. If you already know some of the things that are going to be happening that come up. All right, what is going on for pile number 1 for the next 7 days? Okay, you might have some kind of idea, some kind of grand idea, or just any kind of idea after a period of stagnation, or even a period of loss or difficulty, especially around money. Maybe you have some kind of idea for making money, or some kind of opportunity presents itself, or you become aware of an opportunity where you can overcome difficulty with money. So something to do with work, job, employment, doing your own business. This is getting more customers or clients, some kind of idea or opportunity. What is going on for pile 1 for the next 7 days? What is happening for pile 1 for the next 7 days? What do they need to know about what's happening for them for the next 7 days? Okay, some of you might choose to walk away from one offer. Maybe it's not a good offer, or you're leaving something that is not satisfying you for something better. Okay, gaining clarity or doing more research. Yeah, it's like you have a period of things not moving, right? Things being stagnant. Okay, and then this can be abundance here too. So with the 10 of Cups, let me see what other cards we get. What's happening for pile number 1 in the next 7 days? Okay, receiving some kind of clarity in a situation with a partner or within the family. Okay, some of you may have been stuck home with family. Yeah, some kind of something unexpected. Let me see what comes next. Some unforeseen or unexpected. And with the moon, I might not get details on it. Maybe you're not supposed to know. But just being prepared, there might be some kind of situation going on with a family member or your family or a partner. See if I can get more clarity. Let me clarify what the Tower is. So it could be some kind of hardship or difficulty that arises. Okay, it could be some kind of conflict that ends up causing some heartache, grief. Something that gets revealed. Okay, it could be something around money or there's a fight around money or something to do with the living situation. Let's clarify the Tower card, please. Let's clarify the Tower card. Could be something around money that affects your family. I did hear, and I hope this is not for anybody, but this could be for somebody. It might be a loss of a job or income. I would like all my messages to be positive, but I got to say what's coming through. And as always, use your discernment, please. These are not personal readings, and even in a personal reading, you still got to use your discernment. What is this Tower here? Can we clarify what this Tower is? It's either something you don't see coming or it's something being revealed. Knight of Cups, some kind of message or information coming in. This is a decision, a difficult decision. Queen of Cups. And with it, the Moon card being here too, you're going to need to rely on your intuition for guidance through this, to navigate this. Any more information? Yeah, some kind of ending here. This could be ending with a relationship, a job, loss of money. How can we get you prepared? I kind of want to look into the Hanged Man. Let's clarify the Hanged Man first. So yeah, this could have been loss of money with work, job, career, things being really slow. Some of you may have been laid off or been unable to work due to physical ailments or physical difficulties, sicknesses, injuries. Let's clarify the Hanged Man. Yeah, some kind of limitation. Yeah, definitely limitation around money. Money not coming in or unable to get money for whatever reason. I already listed some of the scenarios. Yeah, I don't even think I need to actually pull the cards. I think I've clarified the Hanged Man enough. Let me clarify the Moon card, see what we get. Clarify the Moon card. Clarify the Moon card. This could be something around having to do with a mother. Either your mother or someone's mother, your partner's mother, or maybe your partner is a mother or you are a mother. Let's see, I saw her quite a few times, or it could even be just around issues around money and domestic issues. Let's clarify the Moon card. What is the Moon card here for? Let's see if we can get some clarity. Yeah, definitely some kind of communication coming in with the Page of Swords. For a lot of you, it's around work. I think it's going to be for most of you. Yeah, things not moving with work, or some of you, it might be an offer, like I said in the very beginning, that you're not interested or you're walking away from. Or you did walk away from it. Nine of Pentacles. Normally I don't read these in reverse, but I think this is some kind of slowdown or difficulty with money. You have a lot of burdens on your plate, a lot of responsibilities. Ugh, this pile. I'm sorry to anyone who picked this pile. I want to ask, so whenever I get a crummy reading like this, where there's difficulty or hardship, I want to ask the advice. What is the advice for pile 1 for the next 7 days? What is the advice for pile number 1? Okay, some of you may want to ask help from some kind of legal system or government system, or from a father figure, or a male figure in your life that can help you. I was hearing for some of you, I didn't want to say it, some of you this might be karma. So I can only take that if it resonates, if you know you did something really awful. Sometimes it's just life happening to us. Sometimes it could be the evil eye happening to us. Sometimes it's our own karma. All right, what am I asking for advice? Advice for pile number 1. Oh my goodness, and even with the seed here, yeah. Oh, I hate this, that I have to give that message that some of you, this might be karma. And karma can be simply not we did something bad, so something bad is happening. Sometimes it's we took an action and this is a consequence, right? Maybe we took an action, we got hurt, we lost work, or we took action, we left a job and we haven't been able to replace it, or whatever. I'm not going to go through all the millions of scenarios it could be. I'm hearing you did not prepare, you did not save money for hard times. Maybe you were unable to save money. The Magician, the Emperor. So we asked advice. Okay, this is advice. So there's somebody around you that can help you with money. They have money saved up, or they're good with money. There's the Justice, the card. Those two I saw before when I split the deck. So there's some kind of legal help you can get, advice, or receive some kind of monetary help with. It's going to be through your own will that you need to seek this out. It's not going to come to you. You need to seek it out. But there's help for you. Somebody that can help you get back on your feet. Let's see what other messages need to come through for you. What else is going on in the next 7 days? And with the Emperor, it doesn't have to be a male figure. It could be some kind of authority figure or a legal system or something within the government that you can get some kind of help or assistance, or a leader in your community. What else is going on for pile number 1 in the next 7 days? Okay, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. So now's the time to lean on family and support. I feel for a lot of you, this support and help is going to come from family. Could also be community. What's going on for pile 1 over the next 7 days? What is going on for pile number? News of a birth or a new business opportunity. I did say that, some kind of new opportunity presenting itself, and it doesn't have to be just for business, something to do with career or money in general. So take it, don't be too picky. Okay, persevere and you will overcome obstacles. Okay, you can overcome this. This isn't going to take you down, take you out. Okay, this is something that you have the ability to overcome. July could have been this hardship hit you in July. We have a journey, either physical or mental. Okay, some of you may have needed to or will need to travel for something to do with family or this hardship, or it's just been a journey for you, a big journey full of lessons, and this is a big learning lesson for you. What's happening for pile 1 over the next 7 days? I hope none of you are messing around with magic. I hope that wouldn't be anyone in my collective in a way that you shouldn't have. I'm just going to put this out there. If you ever suspect anyone's doing black magic on you, just do a return to sender, or even a better idea, transmute it into benefiting you. Don't ever send out black magic or retribution unless you are 110,000% sure it is justified. I hope that is actually not for anybody here, but I have to say it because it's coming to mind as I'm staring at that magician card. Sow positive seeds with your manifestation. Like I said, if you have to do a return to sender, don't name names unless you're, well, with a return to sender, you don't need to name names. You can just, whoever sent this, send it back. That's the safe way to do it. That's a smart way to handle it. Okay, like I said, I think that's going to be for a few, hopefully for none. Hopefully that message is for nobody. All right, what's happening for pile? I'm hearing lessons around power. Oh, lessons around power, but also look at, this is like what I was saying, transmuting anything negative being sent your way and transmute it to work for you, or to work towards your manifestations. Okay, what's happening for pile 1 over the next 7 days? What's happening for pile 1 over the next 7 days? Oh shoot, I forgot my Kipper and Lenormand deck. You know what, that's okay. I'll get it for the next reading I record. Okay, we have trust. Okay, having more trust in the universe that things will work out. You might be really stressed and worried, although we didn't get any cards indicating that. But it seems like a stressful situation for sure. Definitely with the Ten of Swords. Did we have the Ten of Wands come out? Yeah, we did. Yeah, overwhelmed, overburdened, stressed. I'm surprised that the Nine of Swords didn't come out, because you might be depressed also, or having a lot of anxiety, or just overwhelmed. Trust that this death, this ending, this transformation is happening for your highest good. We have shadow. Okay. Some of you need to work on your shadow, on what is in your unconscious, on dealing with your own negative karma and processing that, or your own negative habits or perspectives or patterns. Some of you have done this work and you're transforming what is in your unconscious mind. It's so interesting, like light over here on the sides with trust and meditate. Feels very like divine and light, and then this is a little heavier, transforming, transmuting, heavy karma, heavy things within your unconscious, trauma. Again, that message with the karma, I think it's for a few. It could be past life karma that's heavy that you're transmuting, or that you're needing to transmute. Maybe you need to do some kind of meditation, maybe chant some kind of mantra that will help transmute that. Kali Ma is good for that. There's probably others, but I only know with the deities that I work with. You may need to meditate to get clarity, or just to help deal with the stress and overwhelm, and learn to let go of what you need to let go of. Again, it could be habits, perspectives, things like that, or situations that have ended here, because we do have endings coming up here. For some of you, this could actually be a loss, but I feel if that's the case, it's already happened. Maybe for some of you, it could. And again, don't let these messages stress you out, right? Listen to your intuition, use your discernment, and just let the week play out and see what happens. I wish this was a more positive message, but this is the message that came through for you, Pal One. So take care of yourself in this week ahead, and just know that things will work out, and have some trust, and do what you need to do to make things better. Do what you can do. The serenity prayer comes to mind. I don't remember how it goes, but it's something like, let go of what you can't control, or first change what you can, and then if you can't change it, let go of control and have more trust and be more present with the meditation to deal with difficult situations. Or you may want to meditate on your unconscious, on your shadow. You can do that by meditating on your difficult emotions, making that the focal point. You can sit with obsidian, black obsidian. If you do sit with black obsidian in meditation, follow it up with rose quartz and selenite to lift you back up and brighten you back up, bring you lighter energy. Okay? So I do wish you the best, pile number one. I wish you many blessings and take care of yourself. And thank you for tuning in. Bye. Okay, pile number two, you chose the Black Panther. Okay, let's see. Let's tune into pile number two. What is going on for the next 7 days for pile number two? Hecate, may I be a clear channel by your power, hail, and blessed be. And remember, use these with discernment. And of course, this is a predictive reading, so you might know that these things are happening, or you might want to reflect back after the week has passed. What's going on for the next 7 days for pile number two? Okay, receiving some kind of divine guidance or messages. That's going to lead you to a better outcome or to get out of I don't want to say a dark space, but it could be a dark space or lack of clarity. Okay, to change. I'm getting specifically with that rune to change the wheel of fortune, to change your trajectory, or to bring about a better outcome. You are receiving guidance and intuition. You are being guided for the right way forward. We do have, meditation, rest, being receptive to gain clarity, and some kind of gift. I feel like some kind of grace is coming to you, pile number two. Okay, somebody might be giving you a helping hand, or you might receive a gift of money. Okay, I feel like this is inner conflict, especially with the Five of Swords. For some of you, could be external conflict. Maybe the energies are going to be crazy next week because this came out also for pile one, conflict. But whether or not it's inner or outer, there's a need to meditate, to step back and clear your mind. For some of you, this could be about a relationship or some kind of partnership or contract. What's happening for pile number two over the next 7 days? So with the Queen of Wands, you need to gain clarity. You may need to remove yourself from a situation, like I said, to gain clarity. What is happening for pile number two? You may need to find out more information to gain clarity. What's happening for pile number two for the next 7 days, especially before signing any type of contracts or deals? Okay, needing to step into your power here and be more independent. Take initiative with things, yeah, especially in the area of work, career, business. Okay, putting new ideas into work. And this could be tied into with the intuitive guidance that's going to lead you to a better outcome, to a better harvest. You may need to make some changes within your job, career, or your business, and not necessarily change of job, but it's more like how you're doing things. We have justice. Boy, karma is like really hitting this week. The world, yeah, there's some kind of cycle. I feel like this is collective. I could even do a collective reading. Closing out a cycle, and we do have Ura, and that also showed up for pile 1. So there's something about karmic cycles, cycles of learning lessons and reaping our karma. Page of Pentacles, for this is something you've invested time and effort into learning or improving a skill for which you can get money and do a career. So this is very career and money oriented. Of course, pile 1 had a lot of that coming in too. We have strength. So you have a strong moral character. You're on your way towards stability, towards success in whatever you're doing here with money. This could be something you're investing in that's going to pay out in the long term. For some of you, you may be receiving a payout next week. I mean, especially with the 9 of Pentacles here. Some of you may be receiving a payout through a court case or some kind of legal ruling. Okay, for some of you, you're getting justice if you've been stolen from or some kind of fraud has happened. Okay, some of you need to be careful to conceal what you're doing so nobody either steals your idea or where somebody around you is being deceptive in regards to money or family inheritance or wealth or something that you're building financially, business, career. Okay, so we need to be careful. And I was saying that too in the beginning when I was flipping the deck, and I was saying be especially careful of any contracts that you're signing, any business deals or contracts for working for somebody or with a company, because there may be something deceptive. You may, upon closer examination, find it may not be good to take that offer or something hidden about it. Also, make sure you're asking questions as well to gain clarity. Yeah, some kind of contract or relationship having to do with a long-term goal that you've had or a goal you've had for a long time. You need to make a judgment call here coming up the next 7 days. I do feel for most of you this has to do with business or career. For a few of you, this could be relationship. Yeah, like I said, some of you may need to walk away from an offer that maybe sounds too good to be true. Can always use your discernment. Don't be making big life decisions off of YouTube readings. And even on a personal reading, it's still, good to use discernment always. Financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. Yeah, like I said, some of you might be getting a payout now for something you've invested in or a payout from a legal ruling. And some of you, it might be later on that you receive it. Like if you say, start the ball rolling now or in the next 7 days or invest now. But I think for most of you, it's coming in the next 7 days. Or it could be, again, some of you, it's an offer coming in that's going to have a payout. What's happening for pile 2 over the next 7 days? What's happening for pile 2 over the next 7 days? Oh, that is way, way too many. That is a lot. What's happening for pile 2 over the next 7 days? Watch, nothing's going to come out now. I guess I should have took it. Darn it. I thought I already learned that lesson that if a chunk comes out, just take it because this is the deck and they need to pop out or I'm not taking it. What's happening for pile number 2 over the next 7 days? Oh, good. We got something. Still a lot, but let's see. Coins. Yeah, money. Money's coming to you. Oh, I'm so glad that this pile is so much better. Money will be coming to you. You will be taken care of in difficult times, so no need to worry. Disappointment in some affair. Yeah, so something that's too good to be true may turn out to not be so good. Also, this makes me think of the Queen of Swords I was saying of like, well, I didn't say anything about cutting things out, but that does fit that energy as well. So saying no to an offer that is not so good. Period of prosperity and abundance. Good news. Wow. So a lot of good news around money. Use your intuition, psychic, trust your intuition. And I was saying that about this rune here, Ansu's, of using your intuition and receiving guidance to make the right decisions to move you towards a good outcome. Strong emotion, passionate love, or hate. You just might be feeling very intense emotions in the coming week. Or it might be like an emotional roller coaster with whatever this offer coming in is. Or it could be excitement over the money coming in, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. I feel for most of you this has to do with some kind of business or job offer. And we have August. So yeah, it is still August. If you're watching this when I've uploaded it, this is definitely happening in August. What's happening for pile number 2 the next 7 days? So you are protected. Your intuition and listening to that inner guidance brings you a lot of protection. What's happening for pile 2 over the next 7 days? Okay, we have past life. So I feel like there's a lot of message about karma coming through in these piles. So something you've done in a past life, you're reaping good karma. We have safe travel, so you might be traveling somewhere. We have transformation, so there's some kind of big change happening either within yourself or within, I feel for a lot of you, it's work or career. You have gratitude. You're going to be very grateful for these changes. It's going to bring you more money, better money. Or like I said, some of you are changing the way you're doing things within a career, and it's not necessarily a whole new thing. But you're going to be very grateful because there's a lot of blessings coming in the next 7 days for you, pile number 2. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to book a personal, information is down below. Please subscribe and like. It helps the channel out. It helps me to be shown to more people. And I would like to hit that 1,000 subscriber. And I'm going to do a giveaway for a Medusa statue, which you'll see. Well, it's more like a bust, but it's beautiful. But you'll see it when I get to that number, and I'll do a video about the giveaway, and I'll show the items that I'll be giving away. Okay, so thank you so much. Take care. Okay, pile number 3. You choose the belt buckle. So you might be needing to be more disciplined this week, or restrict something. Okay, tuning into pile number 3. What does pile number 3 need to hear about the next 7 days? What is going on for pile number 3 over the next 7 days? Hecate, may I be a clear channel for these messages to come through. by your power, hail, and blessed be. So always use discernment with these readings, and with this being a predictive reading, just maybe reflect after the week, see if it resonated. And please don't let readings on YouTube stress you out, or any readings. Pile 1 was stressful, Pile 2 is good. Let's see what we get for you. Hopefully it's positive. You're aiming for some kind of goal, or you have a goal, but you're unclear about the pathway to get there. And I think you're going to, maybe gain some clarity or advice, or you need to seek out advice. Seek out a group of people or community that can help you. For some of you, you're trying to find the right community or group. This could be spiritual community. It could be looking for a community you want to move to. Okay, that you have your sights on, or you're trying to figure that out. You're trying to make a judgment. Try not to overthink and get worried or in your head about it. You don't have to have everything figured out, and as pertains to this goal that you're trying to aim for in the week ahead. Let's see what's coming in for pile number 3 over the next 7 days. Okay, spending time contemplating, spending time with your emotions. You might have some emotions come up or be very emotional, and the need to maybe or desire to withdraw. So you might not be very social this month. So you're dealing with some kind of ending or some kind of deep personal transformation within yourself. Maybe it's like a lack of clarity of where am I going next. Knight of Cups, a lot of things to do with the emotions and needing to or desiring to be solitary or spend a lot of time alone in the next 7 days. What's happening for pile 3 over the next 7 days? Some of you might have just be feeling drained and the need to spend time alone to recover your energy. Okay, Page of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. This card came up, 7 of Pentacles in every pile. So you're kind of like figuring out or thinking about what's the next thing to start, or what's the next way forward. And there's a need for a lot of rest. You might be tired, okay, in the next 7 days and needing to rest. Meditate. Maybe you're overthinking too with the 8 of Swords, or you're limiting yourself or having a hard time seeing a way forward or a way out of your current situation or a way towards your goals. Or maybe you're not sure what the next thing is. Maybe you're kind of exploring that and trying to figure that out. What do you want to do next here? There's something you're walking, all you know is you're not happy where you're at and you're walking away from something. Could be person, situation, job. Maybe for a lot of you it's walking away from a community or a group of people. Okay, could be a career. 7 of Wands. But you're actually going to be feeling very good about this decision. You're going to feel like you overcame some type of struggle, or you overcame the negativity of others or within yourself. I feel like this is like finding the right community or finding overcoming difficulties within your family, or it could be a group or community. Finding emotional fulfillment. Some of you just walked away from mental limitations and getting tripped up in your mind through meditation. You gained clarity, or in some other way you gain clarity. Doesn't have to be through meditation. So you're still maybe a little bit defensive or guarded, but you're coming to a place of emotional balance and feeling comfortable in your group, your family. You may have a family and maybe there is some kind of struggle within it. Some of you, this could be having to do with a birth or a baby with these two, the birth row. This can represent the womb. Okay, some of you might be feeling really protective over your family in the week ahead. Okay, let's go ahead and see what else we get. What's happening for pile number 3 in the next 7 days? Oh, better take it. Okay, we have wealth. Okay, so that's good. We got good things with money. We have hard work ahead. Okay, so you're going to be having plenty of work. Too much concern with sexual matters, or you could be doing a lot of that. Maybe that's why this birth card, maybe you're conceiving for some of you. Maybe you're doing it a lot and you end up conceiving. Okay, for some of you, maybe it's telling you to chill out if it's too much on your mind. Maybe you need to ground, or maybe, I don't know, you need to do something about that. Happiness. Yeah, you're going to be feeling really happy. You're going to be overcoming this limitation in the mind or leaving something behind. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. And look, this corresponds also, this rune Tiwas, it represents the arrow. Like you're moving towards your goal, or you're focused, or you find your focus. We have great personal sorrow. Yeah, I feel like you're overcoming that, because we were seeing that kind of in the beginning. What are they saying? Like stress, anxiety, and like you're overcoming that. Or I also said too, you might be feeling like a lot of really intense emotions and wanting to spend more time, solitary time, or time at home. Maybe spending more time with your family at home. You will be playing a different role. Okay, maybe for some of you, you're normally at work, and like for some of you, like maybe being a stay-at-home mom for the week, or dad. Maybe I don't know if it's permanent or temporary. And then we have temporary problems, so it could be temporary or just temporary issues. You need to defend yourself. Yeah, but this here I was saying you might be feeling defensive, or the need to be protective of your family. Maybe you need to defend yourself and or your family. Maybe a situation is going to arise where you're going to need to stand up for yourself or your family. Dealings or relationship with an older man. Maybe this is an older man, maybe a neighbor, maybe somebody in the family or at work that you're going to need to defend against. Beware of great pride. I feel like it goes with the older man, so there'd be an older man around you that's maybe really prideful and boastful and arrogant. Uh-oh, we have trouble, accusations. Oh, that fits with the need to defend yourself. Maybe there's some kind of false accusations. Parting of the ways in either romance or business. I feel good vibes with the family thing going on here. It could be for some of you, maybe that is because this rune here can represent family, community, and this can represent ambiguity, mystery, and, lack of clarity of where you're going forth with family or community. Okay, but don't be letting this freak you out if you're not already aware of there being issues, right, in a relationship. Okay, major challenge to overcome. I feel like you are overcoming these challenges. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Okay, so rely on your intuition. Just flew out. Getting together with friends. Maybe you need to get some advice from friends, or just getting together with friends, or finding the right friends or right community. All right, what is going on for pile number 3 over the next 7 days? Yeah, protection. So you are protected. Things are maybe turbulent around you, or there's some people that are like this, whatever, this older man, or this accusations, people having outbursts around you, or people around you unstable. But I feel like I feel like whatever stability or limitation you had, you're releasing that. Yeah, it's the end of you in the stormy situation, like the storm clouds are clearing, and you're moving into clarity. Yeah, and then we have clouds here too. what's happening for pile number 3 in the next 7 days, or you need to hear that if things, say, are stormy all next week and you're in that energy of chaos or stormy within or without people, situations, emotions, that you will gain the clarity and it is a temporary situation or problem. Okay, the storm will pass, and it may even pass by the end of the week. Past life again. Guides. I feel like this could be passed on loved ones that are wanting to communicate with you. Earth. Okay, getting grounded and connected to the earth may help you to receive communication. In order for our crown chakras to be open and functioning well, we do actually need to be grounded. We do need to have our root chakra working and functioning well. Let's do one more. Growth. Shadow. This card came up in every pile too. So I feel like you have grown a lot. You have done the work of dealing with your shadow, which is just another word for the unconscious mind and things we hide within, whether that be trauma, unresolved pain, grief, issues. Can also represent bad habits. But you've grown a lot and overcome a lot. And it just take this storm, weather it, and let it grow you even more. Storms bring fertility to the land. So it's like letting this storm of life water you and make you more fertile and grow. And leaning on your spirit guides or spirit team to help you through this. I do feel with the past life that a lot of you, this is ancestors. Okay, so that's what I have for you, pile number 3. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you want a personal, information's down below. If you want to help the channel out, show support, which you are showing support by watching, and I appreciate that. But do subscribe and hit that thumbs up button. It helps me to be seen to more people, and I would like to hit 1,000. I'm going to do that giveaway for a Medusa bust sculpture. She's real pretty. You'll see it when I get to that number. And I wish you many blessings. Take care. Bye.